Hey you guys, Kareem Jackson, you were live on the set. I thought I would meet you this morning to say hello. Hope you guys are all doing great. I wanted to give a little time today for some Ask Kareem. I've been gone for a couple of days, but I wanted to answer to Fran Martinez, who wrote actually, what area outside of Manila would you recommend for family of 5? Toddlers won't have a car and rent under $1,400, 2 or 3 bedroom if possible. Then they went into a little side note for Jamar Whaley, who said he's also interested in this question from me as well. And then Fran Martinez continued and said, I'm choosing between Portugal, Merida, Mexico, and Panama, and Philippine Islands is a strong fourth. Only just started researching, so I'm open to suggestions. Vacation too. Can I in Boracay, but those areas are not too touristy for me, or a little too touristy for me, I think he means. I'm leaning towards Portugal overall, but I want to weigh the others before making the call. First of all, you guys, good morning, and I'm having my tea this morning. I'm glad you guys are here. You guys saw me make this before. This is my Malunggay tea right there, you guys. Really healthy choice. Lemons. These are, the Malunggay actually is from the tree here. This one's a powder one, but you have a tree back here. And then this is honey, little honey from a local friend of mine, you guys. I put this in here. Man, this is so great. This is a really nice morning routine for me. A great time to answer these questions. I've got a little bit of lemon, fresh lemon, so I can get ready to answer this question. Because I'll tell you, this is a really good question. A lot of people wonder, because they know that we have homes and property in the Philippines. We're in media and we do a lot of consulting and business. So a lot of people are wondering about that price range. First of all, for a large family like that, to be honest, the house you'll need, I have a bungalow. It cost me probably from $30,000 US, and then about 5 or so thousand to fix it up. I got it as a repo. I searched for about 2 years, you guys. We probably appraised 10 or 15 homes. We probably looked at 100 homes throughout this area, including Manila, Makati, Greenbelt, Boracay. We looked everywhere, all over the country. We decided on this province, which is outside of Manila, like you were asking about. And this province actually is growing. It's like, they call it the new Manila out actually, and they're putting an airport here in this city that's supposed to rival any airport in the world, you guys. So this is supposed to be a really great situation here. If you were to get this house, the house payment on this house is probably about $500 US, which is crazy cheap. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath bungalow type with a driveway, off-street parking, and front side yards and enclosed walls. And maybe I'll show you guys some pictures later so you guys can check it out. And that's about $500. That's a house payment. So if you guys were trying to rent, like I think that you said that you were going to do, then you could probably rent outside of Manila, somewhere like here, for about maybe $1,000. I think your $1,400 price range is pretty good. That may include you to have one helper in the house. So maybe the rent's $1,000, and then you have $400 to pay someone to be your butler or your maid inside the house. If you have kids, you'll need that. And someone to run errands for you, to speak the language for you if you need, to do laundry for you. I recommend living outside Manila for pollution, for stress. It's actually easier if you do decide to get a car. Finding parking in Manila is very hard. You guys, I'm outside. I'm gonna rub my face there, you guys. Ooh, it's a beautiful sunny day. Outside of Manila, I chose it because I wanted to have, I have three Rottweilers, by the way, and I also breed these Rottweilers. We have puppies twice a year, so I wanted a place where they could run, where people could visit, they could park in my street in front of my home, and then they could also park off the street. It's just a lot nicer outside Manila, so I'd recommend that. I looked all over, and by the way, that money, the $500 a month, I live in a gated community. There's two gates. I live near the front gate, and there's a security guard 24 hours a day, and all of that. So it's really a great situation. Also, what helped me choose Philippines, since you were looking at Portugal and Mexico and all that, is $1 here equals about 50 here. So $1 equals about 50 pesos. So That's why the home is only $500 a month. It's actually about 20,000 pesos per month. So it's not cheap for a local. So at the end of the day, you guys, I think that's great. If you're looking at Philippines over those other areas, I lived in Mexico. I thought about Panama. Those two were too affected by the American economy for me. So I actually didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be caught in the American economy. So I wanted to be further away. And here we're not so affected by the American economy. Hence the coronavirus. We've actually been on soft lockdown since New Year's Eve, and we only have about 5,000 cases, maybe 1,000 deaths compared to 500,000 cases and 20,000 deaths in the U.S. So that's one reason. So you guys, if you have a question like this, you can always chit chat to me. You can talk to me. Please go ahead and email at ask@KareemAntonio.com. I can answer your questions. Not just Philippines, you guys. We do a business consulting. We do data privacy. We do a lot of outsourcing consulting for business owners, and they call me the minimalist CEO. You guys can see more at KareemAntonio.com. You can look at Kareem Jackson Live on Facebook, and you guys can also chat with us, right here below in these messages also. So great question. If you guys are looking at it, I love the islands. Job-wise, it's a really great market. And actually, I know that you're a Black American, by the way. So I will say this, racism-free. Really wonderful thing, you guys. So anyway, email us, ask@KareemAntonio.com, and you come enjoy this sunshine, you guys. I'll see you eventually here. Hey, you guys, Kareem Jackson, you are live on the set, and I'm going to take you around the world with me. Live my dream as a minimalist CEO. Turning my clients' dreams into reality is what I do, showing that success is truly for everyone. Hey, you guys, I've got new shows weekly. Stay tuned and live your best life.